doctors tell me there is no more funding for the services to keep me alive. They send me home to stop my sodden shoes dripping river water in their waiting rooms. They say, I'm lucky I have family to stop me. Lucky I stopped. Unlucky that I stopped in time so I don't quite qualify as an emergency. They say that they hope that I'll survive and that they are sorry, and prescribe my small dose of best wishes, and that is all between me and memorial. They say no man is an island. But I am a gay, disabled, working class woman, and these days in the UK I feel more shorelines than sure thing. And making it to tomorrow takes a whole lot more than digging in when the ground keeps shuddering. This whole chunk of land uttering its last right prayers, wondering if it will be enough to stop us sinking. 130,000 of us buried at sea, thinking ourselves tucked away safely on coastlines quickly subsiding as we sleep, forever peaceful under the scratch blankets of austerity. I can no longer afford to romanticise democracy. Mental health services that cease to be, or the decade I have spent lost on this escape of suicidality that my government now hopes will silence me. I can no longer afford to romanticise it as an ocean at night, thick with black, curling up at the edges and licking with an unwelcome insistence at the horizon, blunt as trauma, a blindfold, and eyes gouged out with plastic spoons whose handle snapped halfway through, a dark as deep as the hollow of myself in which I have swallowed a sky full of hope and felt nothing but the incoming inability to run from danger. I can no longer pretend I see the moon dropping silver kisses upon crest tips, diamond dusting the blade of each wave. I can no longer dream of the silence of the sea. Not now. Not now I can hear that endless growling in the back of my head like tinnitus. Not when I can feel the full force of physics plotting against me. Not when I know that every molecule wants to crash over me, crack through me, crate and bury me. Not when I've been lured to rest my head on riverbeds so often that one of my ears is still full of that poisonous sludge. I remember everything that drowning taught me. So I will no longer pretend I am lost on a beautiful seascape waiting for sirens to tell me my fate as the stars show me how to come home. The stars are candles, extinguished by sea spray. The moon is a gunshot wound in the gut of midnight. The sea and I are no longer lovers. You are trying to kill me. I will not turn your violence into poetry. I will no longer believe in sunrises I have never seen, like hope or recovery. Just the ice-bite touch of this murderous blue water, my half a boat floating, and me trying not to freeze to death, and ignoring my MPs referring to me as just another person who refused to learn how to swim on their own.